Huh? What? What? Oh, I think we're okay. Hi. I think. I hope. That was an inauspicious commencement. We are live on Twitch. Okay, cool. Oop, I had a bit of a problem, which was, for some reason, my vertical YouTube stream had started with the stream key as the horizontal one, so it was kind of interfering with that. So I had to just fart about and sort that out. So I'm sorry for the delay there and the faffing. I had to create. The problem with YouTube, right, is that if you end a stream there, you can't just like redirect to the right thing. You have to create an entirely new stream. It's an absolute pain in the bum. But anyway, welcome back to the real face of a VTuber. I am going to load up my notepad because, according to Ara, I will have need of it. Okay. Let me save that as refoved.txt. We love pain. I mean, sometimes. Excuse me. Okay, close all of these. Okay, good, good, good. Right, okay. I have a notepad for if I need to take down any bits and bats, right? Oh, hang on. I need to... I've just realised as well my chat's ain't right. Hi there, Feely. Oh, you sick as well? Oh, I'm sorry to hear it, man. Let me just get these set up properly. So I forgot I had to reset all my fucking chat windows as well. Yeah, when stuff goes wrong on Twitch, it's real easy to fix. When it goes wrong on YouTube, well, not so much. But it is not insurmountable. So... there we go. There we go. Okay, we are back in business. Right, cool. So, when we left off, we were about to question the final remaining person, weren't we? This is my latest save, so we're going to load there. So let me just go over my bits again. Yeah, we haven't interviewed Amanda in this chapter yet. And we need to... we've got two things we need to question Amanda about. We need to question Elliot about the Detective Hoss thing. Hey there, Hades, how you doing? Welcome in as well, welcome in. Alright. Let's summon British Goose VTuber and ask her some questions. I just want to confirm with you one more time about the night of April 20th. Where were you? At my friend's house with my friend? Can you give me any proof? Where is this? My apartment. This is from your apartment CCTV on April the 20th. We're returning to the Not Hara murder investigation? Yeah. They know waifu. Oh, yeah, thank you, Stream Elements bot. Well, at least they got the stream title in the game right. You know, that's a start. Okay. Can you explain how you could be at your friend's house in your own apartment building at the same time? But I was really at my friend's house. Were you, though? And my tracking seems to be really dicey today. Hold on. Is it because of this fringe? I need to do something about this. I've got an appointment with my barber, but it's not for like a month. It was the first appointment he had. Where's that comb gone? Ah, hell. You know what, we ball. These will do for now. There we go. Okay. Is that any better? Ooh, that is a bit better, actually, yeah. I've just tied my fringe out of the way. Okay. There we go, that should be a bit more responsive. Okay, nice, nice, nice. I need to go through, like, properly tuning and setting this model up at some point. Setting up a Live2D is a bit more involved than a lot of people realise, actually. Look at this! I was with him. Where is this? This is my friend's house in VR Universe. VR Universe? You don't know what VR Universe is? It was made with a brand new engine. It's VR, but it's just like real life. You can't tell the difference. So you were playing a game with your friend that night. Huh? Strictly speaking, it's not a game. It's more like software. So your alibi is VR. Because I was with my friend. I can prove it. Who's your friend? I can't reveal his identity. Listen, I'm not disparaging you for what you enjoy, but this is a real-life case in the real world, and I need real details. So for this case, at least, I hope you can see the difference between the virtual world and the real world, okay? I'm sorry. Oh, she cried then. She was actually crying. Right, we need to question Hachima. Okay. Yeah, go through the Miranda rights. Miss Giles? Wow, amazing. I've never been in a courtroom before. It's so cool. Huh. Are you going to wear one of those grey wigs? Do you have a hammer? Prosecutor, can I do an objection? This is the district prosecutor's office, not a courtroom, and judges don't wear wigs. That's a stereotype. Well... Oh, it's like I'm really in court. So cool. Oh, there's no wonder my tracking's not working. Oh my god. Hold on. Sorry, I'm so disorganized. I just realized I got my lights on. Hang on. What is going on with my life today? I'm like, why's my tracking so bad? Why's it so dark in here? It's like, yeah, I turned my lights on. I've got 3 lights that, like, are meant to let the camera see my face better for tracking. And not a single one of them was on. I may be stupid. Can you stop joking around? This is serious. Do you have that guy walking around with a blue suit on? Can I see him? He's my idol. Should I bring something for him to sign? Miss Childs? Can we be on our best behaviour, please? Yeah. I really want to treat you like an adult here, so can you please cooperate? Sorry. Can we start now? Yeah. The guy in the blue suit, huh? I wonder who that could be. So the real face, of course, is me. Who else would it be? What about the other 2? I want to know as much as you do. Your intuition about Whitehair was right, and partly she lives in the virtual world. Yeah. No, she doesn't live in the virtual world. She lives in the digital world. And do you know what that means? It means that she can change into Digital Champion to save the digital world. I got the joke wrong. I fucked up my own joke. I'm so embarrassed. I'm going to commit self-Yamcha. Okay. Oh, I haven't got tits on either. What? Oh my fucking god. What is wrong with me? Sorry, I've had a bad day with the flu again. It's kind of zonked me. Alright, okay. There we go. For some reason, I didn't play any sound. There we go. She has those cuff. Irixia, you devil. Why do they pretend to be something they're not? Well, can you provide any proof of you being Karipa's real face? My room's all set up for streaming. I can log into Kuri's account. I've heard the same for everyone else too, so can you provide any other proof? How about we change direction here? Can you tell me what you think about streaming? What I think about streaming? Demon, same thing more or less. I mean, when I hear someone say demon, I just think about Arby's and Mr. Chef. Yeah. How are these Halo jokes working? Hit, miss, let me know. It makes me feel safe. Oh. I used to think work was really time. After a while, streaming turned into like sort of comfort. Now, whenever I feel lonely or sad, I always want to stream. Sometimes even wonder if I'm spending time with my audience or if my audience is spending time with me. So yeah, that's what I think about it. I see. Let's ask another question then. Isn't it hard to be an illustrator and a streamer at the same time? I don't think I can say anything there. I'll get in trouble with the other mods. So for those of you who don't know, I help moderate on the HoloEN fan server. So things like this I can't really comment on because you know, I don't want to get anyone in trouble. It was hard at first, but then streaming stopped being like work to me. It's kind of a way to relax, you know, because doing my art is lonely too. So then I can use stream to interact with people. Okay, I get it. Okay. I want to talk about your co-workers. My co-workers. To make this quicker, I'll consolidate my questions a bit. Your illustrator friend has considered quitting streaming? Oh, interesting. Oh, I missed that bit in the log. Hold on. Who do you think is trustworthy? I guess Prudence? Prudence Weeks, why? She's shorter than me, so I guess that just makes me feel safer. That's some reasoning. And hold on, she's shorter than you. I don't see much of a difference. What? She's even shorter than Karipa's real life-size cutout. I'm not even going to ask what you two get up to with that cutout. Hold on, can you stand up for a second? Stand up, like this. What are you looking at? So, when you measure your height against that Kuripa cutout, are you wearing those shoes? I refuse to answer that. That's something else. Is there anyone else you trust? I mean, Anna-chan. Okay, can you tell me why? Because Honey's super reliable. When I come across super weird fans, I always send Honey out to deal with them. And then when it comes to it, she's the best digital modeler in the industry. Then, who's Kuripa's real face, you or her? Huh? Of course it's me. I have proof Honey's not it. Oh? What's the proof? Let me find it. Here. What's this? This is a screenshot Honey sent me during a meeting last year. It's a pic of her and Kuri's convo together. Honey usually takes on any work that involves contacting Kuri directly. Then she'll send me screenshots of how it went. We're not supposed to give any info on who Kuri's real face is, but I guess Honey really helped out with these pics, huh? So these are a record of you as Kuripa and honest conversations together. Yeah, so I'm obviously Kuri's real face, not Honey. Then why can't you show me her actual chat logs and not just a screenshot? Because Kuripa's messages were deleted, right? Okay. It took me a while to remember that Honey sent me those screenshots. Okay. So that means you trust on her or you don't? I trust her, definitely. It's just... Why would she pretend to be Kuri's real face now? There must be some reason. Okay. I got it. You got what? That got off a bit abruptly there, huh? Okay. I want to talk about these sleeping pills again. Sleeping pills? Okay. To not go to jail? Yeah, I suppose so. Jail is a bad, bad place. Never go there. Things will go very wrong for you if you end up in jail. According to your previous statements, you don't possess or use sleeping pills. Is that right? Right, I don't have trouble sleeping, so I don't really need them. And yet, Honor mentioned you gave us some. Huh? No, I didn't. You've never given Honor-chan sleeping pills. No, I don't even have any, so how could I? Maybe Honey said the wrong person? Alright then, thank you. No problem. I think we're going to have to go back to Honor, aren't we? Yeah. Okay. I want to confirm something with you. Confirm what? On a Tuesday in late March, you had a very long meeting with Mr. C where you were threatened and said you might quit. Can we talk about that? That was already settled. It had nothing to do with the case. But Mr. C is dead now. Unless that's what you mean by settled? Of course not! Well, if we can't talk about it, then it'll be hard for me to determine whether it really has nothing to do with the case or not. Fine, I messed up at work. When I was drawing a picture for some future merch, I flipped Kuri's left and right hands. Since we already got it printed, we had to throw everything out and Mr. C wasn't happy. Is that why he threatened you? He didn't threaten me. I just made that up to Sophie. I was so nervous after hearing how much money I'd cost the company. But it has nothing to do with the case. I even told Mr. C he could dock some of my salary to pay for it, really. Thank you, got it. Misty Ryu could probably confirm or deny this. Okay. Get flirted with? I'm exhausted. Let's take a quick break. Do you want some candy? Is that okay? Sure, help yourself. But my mummy always told me not to take candy from strangers. You sure? The stuff's imported from Europe, so it's real good. Huh? If you don't eat it, I will. Okay, give me some. Yuck, 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 yuck. Oh, it's so sweet. You know, you got really good taste in clothing. I know, I dress real cute, right? Where'd you learn to dress like that? It took a while. Plus, it's real hard to find clothes for big boobs. I got laughed at in high school for that. It was only in college I met a girl with the same problem as me. She taught me how to buy good clothes online that fit me, and then I realised dressing up could actually be super fun. Oh, I thought it was just a natural talent of yours. Why'd you get so nice all of a sudden, Mr. Prosecutor? I'm sorry, what? What is that option? Give me a second, I need to take a drink. Oh my god. No, I'm not clicking that. Prosecutor's gonna be nice too, you know. Thanks for saying that. It kind of puts me at ease. Never you mind, Feely. Never you mind. Good grief. You're really here to protect me, huh? Alright, break time's over. Thanks for a little chat. We have to keep going? I do not want to go to jail. No, exactly. No, I mean, sorry, this is your job. Okay. Let's ask about the surprise stream. So what was the point of that surprise stream? Surprise stream? Why'd you look so nervous all of a sudden? Nervous? I'm not. You saved Scum to pick every option, you never picked that one. Good. Are you Kareepa's real face? Some questions better not answered. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I've been using my voice a lot more today. My lungs are not enjoying it very much. Are you Kareepa's real face? Of course I am. So why would you do a surprise stream while a murder is being investigated? It was to bait the killer. Oh? I figured someone must have been lying. At least Sophie and Honey weren't telling the truth. So I thought I'd do an unscheduled stream to catch the killer with the pants down. I thought if I just compared what everyone said, there'd definitely be some contradictions. That's what I thought, anyway. So, sorry, I should have made sure it was okay first. I want to go at viewer XYZ001. Huh? But that was you, right? I'm not sure what you mean. When you asked about the murder weapon, you said, I don't know, there's a suspicious knife at the scene of the crime, but I don't think it was the murder weapon. Why not? Well, it's weird the knife would be left at the scene of the crime, right? If the killer was that careless, you'd probably have more clues by now, right? You would still be interrogating us. So let me just get this other lozenge. I'm so sick of these things. I hate them. Okay, give me a moment. And since you are, that probably means the killer covered their tracks pretty well. So they probably wouldn't have left behind the real murder weapon, right? That's just what I think, at least. A viewer asked who's the imposter, and you replied, I already answered that. What did you mean by that? I was talking about a co-worker. I said family, but it just meant it was a co-worker so close they felt like family. I couldn't be sure 001 was Mr. Prosecutor, and since there were other viewers at the time, I can only be vague about it. Makes you uneasy at times. You're struggling to go back to it. Damn. I'm interested to see what's caused this level of discomfort, to be honest. So who's the imposter then? The other two girls. Is there anything else you can tell me about that stream? Apart from trying to rattle the killer, I also did that surprise stream to make myself feel better. Too much had happened, so I was really stressed out. I know it might seem stupid, but to a VTuber, her fans are the best friend she has. So I wanted to do a stream to help me calm down. That's pretty much it. Alright, got it. So, we've got a couple of new leads here. We need to ask about the drawing mistake with Misty. And then we need to ask Honor about the sleeping pills. Have I done the trial tutorial? Yes, I have. Yeah, we went through that last stream. So I am set and ready for court. I am ready to go. So let's ask Misty first. Could you tell me where you were on May 21st? At home with Prudence. We both answered the phone. Why do you need to ask? Unless you need to explore something further. It's all part of the investigation. All part of the investigation. I'll just play along this time. I want to ask about viewer XYZ0OI. I'm sure you saw the stream, so what do you think about their interaction with Kareepa? I think you, Prosecutor, were talking Kareepa on a stream. I don't know what you're talking about. Sure. So did you get the information you wanted? I think it's strange that Kareepa was dousing a potential murder weapon. Is it? But you didn't find any suspicious fingerprints, did you? And it was weird that the paring knife was left on Prudence's desk. Who knows if you can even trust whatever fingerprints were left on that thing? If it were me, I'd douse it too. I see. Alright, got it. I'd like to ask you something. Amanda Child said that she cost the company money because she made a mistake while drawing up some merch, and all that merch had to be trashed. Huh? Why'd you look surprised? We haven't had to throw out any merch lately. Amanda told you that? She said she mixed up Kuripa's left and right hands. Hold on, can I bring it up on my phone? I have all the images. Sure. Let me see. No, nothing with flip-flopped hands. She said she told Mr. C he could dock some of her salary to pay for it. That doesn't ring a bell? So she had a little issue with Boss Man, huh? She's lying. Nobody messed up any hands. We haven't trashed any merch, and Mr. C never said anything about docking anyone's salary. Got it. Thanks. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Amanda seems to be... Amanda was very sketchy. Let's speak to Honor about things. Last time you said you got some sleeping pills from Amanda Childs, right? Yeah, so? Could you go into a little more detail about that? More detail? Around mid-March I had really bad migraines and couldn't sleep. One day Amanda and I were both at the office. That day she was super busy with a draft or something, but even then she noticed I wasn't feeling well. I told her I had a headache. She said she had some medicine that might help me. Turned out they were sleeping pills. Could you sense anything off around her about that time? Off? No, she was just busy. Do you have any of it left? Maybe the box? No, sorry. Can you remember a more specific date? I remember it was a Friday, so it must have been March the 10th. Got it, thank you. Another new lead. Okay. We need to go back to Hoss. Alright. Not looking so good for Amanda. No, I'd agree. So tired. How late are you going to stay tonight, Justin? Pretty late. I'm going to go buy some snacks then. You want anything? Yeah, pudding. Wow, you're treating me to pudding? That's so... Sorry, but I need a minute of your time. Huh? Wow, you scared the crap out of me. Where'd you even come from? I need to speak with you, the one playing the prosecutor. Playing? What are you talking about? What'd you do to Emily? Don't worry, she'll be fine. My abilities have no effect on her. I just wanted to talk to you directly to avoid any misunderstanding. You can call me Metaphysics, I'm not the Honor Chen you know. Oh, is this a fourth wall break? Just think of us as two different entities, or better yet, treat me like I don't exist. That way I won't influence your decision making. What do you want with me? Semi has been worried, so I'm here to help. But I value your will as well, so I'll ask for your opinion first. Let me explain. This is a game. A metaphysical world of sorts in which Prosecutor Truth and Miss Close reside. Right now, however, I'm talking to the real you, the player. Oh boy. Well, she finally escaped from the literature club. And she reincarnated as a goth. Do you understand? I'll just pretend you do. Now here's a question. Would you rather be quickly ushered to the end of this game, regardless of the outcome, or you're willing to take more time with trial and error to uncover the truth? I want to find the truth. Figured as much. I know our time together has been short, but it was definitely interesting. See you at the end. Have fun while you can. Pfft, that's worrying. Nice of you. Hey, how about a response? Don't be a weirdo. Are you feeling okay? Me? I'm just tired from work, so I want to buy something sweet. Are you okay? You look scary. No, I'm fine, I think. You sure? You better tell me if something's up or I'll worry. No, I'm good. Go buy a pudding. My treat. Really? Lucky day, lucky day. So hang on, You imagine one answer prevents you from picking one wrong choice as the other allows you to fail? Yeah. So I think that, the one... You know like how the first chapter you said if you try and pick an incorrect choice, it says something is not right. Probably it'll do that. Does the game have fail conditions? According to the web store page, yes. Apparently you can indict and convict the wrong person, and the killer gets away with it. Yeah. Let's speak to Hoss then. Prosecutor Truth, were you looking for me? Yes. I'd like you to look into Amanda Child's medical records, specifically whether or not she was ever prescribed sleeping pills. Got it, I'll make it my top priority. Okay. I don't think we can we accuse? Yeah, I don't think we can. Now what? We should summon the suspects and ask them about the surprise stream. Who should we accuse? Give me a hint. What do you think? Me? I know we want to accuse the murder, but maybe we could also consider who's most likely lying about being the real face. We have 3 women claim to be Kurumi, so 2 are obviously lying. Okay. Summoning them and going back to Emily passes time. Understood. I don't think there's enough evidence. There's not. Yeah, I'm afraid if we went to trial right now, we wouldn't succeed. Okay. Right, so we need more evidence. She's still in progress with that. Okay, let's see if we can summon anyone else. So let's summon Prudence back in. Just see if she's got. Ask her about the surprise stream. Could you tell me where you were on May 21st? At home with Misty. We were watching Karipa's stream and the phone rang. What did you think about the stream? I thought it'd been a while since I heard Karipa's voice, I guess. That's it. I want to ask about viewer XYZ00I. Sorry, I don't really pay attention to people's names. If it's someone Karipa talked to during the stream, I don't remember. That's okay, thank you. Okay. Didn't have anything useful to give, but... Aha! I have information on things you wanted me to check up on, Mr. Truth. Great, let's hear them. We checked up on Amanda Child's medical records from before and after March 10th. She went to the doctor a number of times during that period. You can check her reports here. She was prescribed sleeping pills. She's lying to us. So obstetrics and gynecology treats menstrual cramps. Really, Justin? Yeah, and they're the only clinic that writes prescriptions for sleeping pills. Okay. Alright then, thank you. Look into the suspect's alibis for the last surprise stream, please. Got it. Okay. Good stuff. So, let's see who we haven't asked yet. Yeah, we need to... We've asked her about it already. Goodbye. Have we asked Misty? Yes, we have. Okay. Oh, there we go. Got info on your suspect's surprise stream alibis. Hit me. Amanda Childs was home that day and didn't go out. Most of her family was out seeing relatives that day. Only her brother was at home with her. Brother says he was playing video games during the stream, never saw Amanda come out from her room. Does her brother know she's Karipa's real face? He says he didn't know anything about it before the murder, but never doubts his sister's reasoning. Got it. Sophia Law was at home that night too. Since her emergency exit camera was fixed, we can confirm she didn't go near either camera. Okay, got it. Anna Chen went out to eat around 30 minutes before the stream. She ate at a popular food stand and walked by the riverside for a bit. Stand's owner says he doesn't remember seeing her. There were too many people, but she was caught on a convenience store camera while passing by later on. Also, she said she forgot to bring her phone out, so the police didn't get a call back until 9:27 PM. Alright, keep going. Prudence Weeks and Misty Reaver thanks to the phone during the stream. Together at the time, switched phones to prove it. Also, their building's camera didn't catch either of them leaving. Alright. Faye Ward was at home that night too. She wasn't caught in any CCTV during the stream. She didn't answer her phone either, saying she left it in the gym that afternoon. We confirmed that was true after checking with the building staff and cameras. Got it. Thanks, Detective. Okay. You gotta go. No worries, Feely. Take care, and hopefully we'll see you soon. So. Okay. So possibly... She can't have been the one during the stream because We need to speak to her about that. These two are off the books for now. The others, sus. I don't think there's anything else we need to ask Hoss about, is there? No. We can check with everyone now that we have an alibi. Alright. We'll start with Prudence and Misty. Nope, don't need to check with Prudence. Check with Misty? Don't need to check with her either. Unless we need to present the evidence, I guess. Hold on. Let's try and summon you. Could you tell me where you were on May 21st? Did a surprise stream. I was home. Why didn't you answer the phone when the police called you? Oh, I went to the gym there after an accident and left my phone there. We have some chatters remaining with Emily. Right, okay. I mean, the gym in my apartment building. Your building staff didn't find it. They did, but they didn't know whose phone it was, so they couldn't contact me. When did you notice it was missing? When I wanted to order delivery, so about 9? Did you go to the gym a lot? No, I was just suddenly in the mood that day. I figured if super introverted people could get together and climb Mount Takao, I should challenge myself too. Then after about 30 minutes down there, I thought, maybe I should just go back to my room. Did you watch the stream? Huh? Yeah, I saw it. I got a notification, so what did you think about? Well, I really like Kurumi. I'll keep supporting her. I hope she doesn't have to graduate. I want to ask about viewer XYZ O0I. Was that person Kurumi talking to then you, Mr. Prosecutor? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, I guess you wouldn't admit it even if it were you, right? I get it. Still, I think Kurupa's pretty amazing for guessing it was you. Don't know how she did that. Do you have any opinions on that conversation? On the content of it? No, not really. Okay then. So she didn't have anything useful. You said Emily. She's saying we need to... Let's ask about the other two then. Sophie's prints are on the knife. If the stream was fake, she has no alibi. We could accuse her on the knife and alibi. Huh? Not done for the day. Could say the same for you. Still got some documents to read through. I'm studying for my test. Test? You mean the bar? It's about the time again, huh? Yeah, time flies. Don't get it. You got such good grades in school. I figured this test would be easy for you. The bar is an oral exam. I get nervous. Really? You're so quick and articulate as an intermediary. Honestly, I feel like you're better at law than I am. And I don't spew a bunch of nonsense like you do. What nonsense? That's all strategy to knock the defense off the game. And I'm probably the only one who can even stand being an intermediary and make sense of all your dumb logic. Yeah, my last secretary quit after 2 months. See? I'm the only one who can stand you. So I guess it's alright if I fail again. What? Nah, wait, there's two different things. Don't you want to be a prosecutor? You gotta stop using me as a fallback. I'm not falling back on anything. I mean, your office is close to my house and I like the environment. I get to eat all the pudding I want, and you mean my pudding that you steal? I just mean I can take my time with the test and work with you in the meantime. Isn't that a good thing? Sure. Oh, come on, you love it. Okay. Let's ask about Honor. Honor's prints are on the knife. Okay. We could accuse either of those two at the moment. We don't have enough information to accuse Amanda yet. The hint thing is to give you the answer on who to accuse with what. Right, understood. I'm still going to ask these about, like, the other things we haven't chatted to them about. First off... Oh. Hang on, could I not present it with evidence? Oh, that's a court thing, isn't it? Okay. I see. So we've gone through all the dialogue options, and now it's a case where we need to work out who we accuse. Let's think about this for a second, guys. So, as things stand, Amanda is the sketchiest, but we don't have anything that we can really throw at her yet. We've already been told we don't have the information to throw at her. We know that she's lied to us. She's lied about the sleeping pills. She, according to Misty, has lied about the financial stuff as well. So, as it stands, we've got Honor or Sophie that we can accuse at this point. Sophie doesn't have an alibi, but she wasn't seen leaving her house, so she's potentially going to be the real face. She's got more potential. Honor was out. Honor went out, so she wasn't the one who was streaming. She wasn't the one who was streaming. But she denied doing the surprise stream. Accuses Sophie of pretending to be Kurumi. Okay. So, I'm thinking we're going to have to accuse Sophie at this point. Because Honor actually said she didn't do the stream. I'd forgotten about that, but she said she didn't do it. Sophie says that she did. Honor not doing the stream because she was out makes sense. At the moment, I'm actually tracking more towards Amanda, but Emily says no. So, you know, I guess no. What are you thinking, Ara? I think we accuse Sophie on the knife and the alibi. You're thinking you're not helping me on that. Well, you know what? I respect that. I absolutely respect you telling me to get to fuck when I ask for help. No, genuinely, I actually do. You know what? Yeah, fine. Okay. We ball. If we get a bad end, we bad end. Okay. Oh, I see. We need two things as it was the alibi 2, wasn't it? I think, was it? Hold on. Let me chat with Emily again. If the stream was fake, she has no alibi. Yeah, the knife and the alibi, that's right. So are we saying alibi 2? I'm stuck, please help me. Option is good. Well, it seems... I think it's alibi 2. Because don't forget that Emily said specifically if the stream was fake, then her alibi falls apart. Justin, I took a look at the indictment. I think there are some issues with your evidence. Really? Yeah, maybe you should take another look at the evidence you're presenting. Alright, I will. Thanks, Emily. Okay. That's interesting. So it's is it the first alibi? It's the first alibi. Interesting. Court's about to begin. Are you feeling good about it? Just take it step by step for now. And hold on, what are you even doing here? What? I can't come along. This has nothing to do with you. Don't you have other work to do? I'll put in overtime. I'm just really invested in this case, alright? So, what now? Do you even have a chance to win? Honestly, the lack of evidence isn't the most difficult part of this trial. What is? The fact we have 3 people claiming to be Kuripa's real face, so we have no way to explain this whole thing to the judge. That's going to make things difficult? Well, for some witnesses, we have to avoid mentioning their Kuripa's real face, but their testimony starts to prove that the defendant isn't her real face. They can't say they're her real face, but they have to prove the defendant is. Wait, what? My brain's going to break. It's a conundrum, huh? Trial's about to begin, and before the trial begins, I'm going to slink off for a quick white girl wee, so give me a second, I'll be right back, alright? Whew, I'm back. Okay. You gotta go, Hades. No worries. I will hopefully catch you next time then. Can we actually do this? Who knows? I hope so. Hello, Judge. This court will now convene with the matter of the death of LILIEN Entertainment CEO, Mr. C. Counsel, please be seated. Counsel for the prosecution and the defense, are you ready to proceed? Prosecution is ready. Oh my god, I'm literally Joe Everyman from every generic anime ever. The defense is ready. Very well, both sides may state their position. Okay. The victim in this case is the CEO of LILIEN Entertainment, Mr. C. On the morning of April 21st, his body was found in his office, time of death estimated to be the night before. Various signs to point to someone familiar with Mr. C in the office being the suspect, namely someone with a key, which is why we've narrowed the suspects to LILIEN's 6 employees. Okay. After our investigation, we've also found that Sophie Law is quite suspicious, which the prosecution will provide evidence for. Interesting. There are 6 employees with a key to the office, so it's unreasonable to focus on Sophie Law for that reason alone. Also, prosecution truth's various signs are far too abstract. In reality, there is no evidence at the scene of the crime that directly points to Miss Law. The defense will provide evidence proving that Miss Law has a strong alibi, placing her away from the scene of the crime on the night of the murder. You got to go eating as well? No worries. I will do my best in that case. Let's see if I survive this. Oh, my pocket Maya and my pocket Mia, both gone. Oh dear. Okay. The prosecution is frankly accusing Miss Law based on a series of false assumptions, not enough to prove any form of guilt, assumptions which we will enumerate one by one. Very well, I've taken both sides' claims into account. Well then, may the prosecution bring its first witness to the stand. Okay. Hey Gumshoe, please state your name and occupation. Zelda House, detective from the 4th Criminal Investigation Division. Okay. Okay. Explain the killer's methods. The victim was poisoned and stabbed to death in his sleep. Okay. Please tell me the results of your investigation into the murder weapon. We've currently determined the murder weapon to be the paring knife found at the scene of the crime. The knife itself is property of LILIEN Entertainment. The knife was tested positive for traces of Mr. C's blood and body tissue. There weren't any other knives or potential murder weapons found at the scene of the crime. Current probability of the paring knife being the murder weapon is between 35 and 55%. Okay. Where did you find the knife? Oh, it was found on Prudence Week's desk. Why would it be there? Not sure, Mr. Truth. But Prudence Week's prints were on it. Yeah, we tested for them. Hey, I'm questioning the witness right now. Don't interrupt. Is that so? Then question away. Could it be the defendant was trying to frame another employee? Oh, okay. Personal conjecture. Objection sustained. Witness need not answer the question. Ow! You trying to be funny? Okay. Whose fingerprints did you find on the knife? Found prints belonging to 4 of the 6 LILIEN employees. Do I have a health bar or anything? I don't see one. Namely, Honor Chen, Prudence Weeks, Faye Ward, Sophia Law. Okay. Okay. Toxicology shows sleeping pills in the victim's bloodstream. What does ingesting sleeping pills do to the body? No signs of a struggle at the scene of the crime. Why not? I think the victim must have taken some before he was killed. Some what? Personal conjecture. Okay. Ow. Oh, so, okay. Depends how much someone takes. The amount of Mr. C's body was definitely enough to knock him out cold. Don't even think an earthquake would have woken him up. So would this amount of sleeping pills in someone's system inhibit their ability to fight back? Yeah, you'd basically be completely unable to resist anything with that in your system. This is most likely why there's no sign of a struggle at the crime scene. Okay. Okay. Don't think it won't be that. I probably should have saved pre-trial her. Of all the suspects in this case, which were found to possess sleeping pills? Current defendant is Sophia Law. The pills found in Mrs. C's body were exactly the same as the ones in her possession. Yes. Okay. Thank you. According to the police investigation, the victim ingested sleeping pills before he died. The defendant was in possession of the same type of sleeping pills, and her fingerprints were also on the potential murder weapon. Very well. Well then, will the defence please start their cross-examination? The defence waives its right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honour. Oh? Foregoing cross-examination will reduce the defence's chance of a favourable outcome. Is that okay? Anyone with the pulse can tell the prosecution's claim is full or false, so I don't want to waste time. Alright, I understand. Then, may the defence bring up their first witness? Oh, I'm sorry, Soph. Letting the defendant testify on their own behalf, isn't that dangerous? But her success rate is really high. Really? So it's not cross-examining the witness, isn't that kind of weird? It's public defender Zoe Dunn, she's famous for that tactic. Don't let your guard down. Please state your name and occupation. I'm Sophie Law, talent manager at LILIEN Entertainment. Okay, so she's a hostile witness. There's different rules. Who in the office uses that paring knife? Don't see an issue there. I use it often, sometimes I tell Prudence to use it too. Okay, what do you do with it? Usually just to cut up fruit for everyone. You have sleeping pills because you have trouble sleeping, right? Objection! That's a leading question. Oof! Eat shit. Tell us how you sleep. Not great. I have maybe 4 days a week I can't get to sleep. And how do you deal with that? Oh, is that a leading question or not? I don't think it is. I take sleeping pills, the ones the prosecutor mentioned. Okay. So we're clear that Mr. Law often uses both sleeping pills and the office paring knife. And yet those two connections do not mean Mr. Law is a murderer. That is all. Very well, I understand. God, hit me right where it hurts. Told you she's a tricky one. The prosecution may begin cross-examining the witness. Okay. Okay. Press on sleeping, buddy. Okay. Press on ordering others. Oh, which do we do? Interesting, interesting. You can't sleep 4 days a week. That's a pretty high number. It is what it is. My work makes people happy, but it's stressful too. Have you seen the doctor about that? Are you looking out for me, just in truth? Yeah? Unexpected concern always catches girls off guard. You bad boy. Objection. Gross flirt scene. Objection. Quit objecting to everything. Plus, she was flirting, not me. Objection sustained. Please do not flirt with the witness, Mr. Truth. Your Honour, please get back to the case. She was going to use the hospital records as a jumping off point. She did that on purpose, didn't she? Okay. Do I have anything... You bad boy. Okay. Do I need to present do I need to present the You're happy I'm healthy. But if you're healthy, why are you taking sleeping pills? We'll leave on that for the moment. You said you use the paring knife usually to cut fruit for everyone. So what about the other times? Sometimes users cut almonds into the shape of a bunny. Amanda likes watching me do this. She'll say I'm amazing and I'm the best artist, and whoever marries me is the luckiest man in the world. I like hearing her say that stuff, so I'll do it for her occasionally. So you'd say you're very good with a knife then? Or you could just sound very confident being around the kitchen. If you'd like, just in truth, maybe I could show you a few of my skills. Irrelevant. Objection sustained. Prosecution cannot accept a date in the courtroom. Oh, what a shame. She's never going to accept, alright. Sometimes I cut almonds into bunny shapes. Amanda loves watching me do that. I don't think... I don't think we have anything that, like, conflicts with that. Okay. Okay. Press on ordering others around. You mentioned Prudence Weeks. Remind us who she is. Prudence works at LILIEN. She's in charge of merch. You said you tell us to use the paring knife sometimes. Why? When guests come to the office, I have the cut up for it since I'm usually in charge of hosting them. Why can't you do it yourself? Because Prudence is newer than me and she's easy to order around. When I first asked you who used the knife in an earlier interview, you told me you're not the only one who uses it. Why lie about telling Miss Weeks to use it? I didn't think I had anything to do with the case. Why inundate you with useless info when you've already got so much to worry about? Don't you think it's my job to determine what's useless and what's not? I was just trying to help. Sorry. It's company culture to have the newest employee cut through. It has nothing to do with the case, so I didn't mention it. But her prints are on the knife. And it was on her desk as well. I think the knife is worth presenting here. Huh? Don't you think something's wrong with the witness's testimony? Don't see a problem anywhere. What? You're the only one with the problem, Truth. Okay. Okay, it wasn't that. There was something in, like, Chinese just then as well. I don't know what that said. You mentioned sleeping with someone. Objection, irrelevant. Objection. Oh, come on, I wasn't even done with my question. He's right. Please let the prosecution finish his question first. You use the word sleeping buddy and not partner. Does this mean you're not romantically involved with this person? Correct. I live alone, but I like bringing people over to spend the night. So what kind of buddies do you like to sleep with? Cute girls or bigger guys? I feel safer that way. I think it's cute if they snore a lot, but too much and it's annoying. What if one of your sleeping buddies can't sleep? What will you do? Sounds like you're trying to put words in my mouth, Mr. Truth. Does it? I won't give them sleeping pills if that's what you're hoping to hear. No, I'll have them do some exercise before bed instead. But first I'll pour us both a glass of wine, then... Okay, that's enough, that's enough. Oh, you don't want more details? But the judge let you asking everything. I'm sure this has nothing to do with the case, but thank you for cooperating. That's a shame. I don't need to give anyone sleeping pills. I'll just have to do some before bed exercise instead. I don't think we've got any issues here, you know. Present evidence on frequency of insomnia. I think that it's got to be the pills, right? No? Not the pills. Hint. Give me a hint. I don't think anything's wrong here. Nothing conflicts with our evidence, at least. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm done. Okay. That wasn't great for us just now. Our answers were really calculated. I have no further questions. Let's move forward. The next witness is... Okay, it's Hoss again. The authorities have investigated everyone's alibi thoroughly, right? Of course, that's our job. Okay. Where does the defendant live? Ah, objection! Objection, unrelated to the case. Prosecution being too flirty. What? Why are you objecting? What does it matter who objects? Just change your question. No, you're tough. Okay. Please explain how you carry out your job. No, it's not that one. It's the other one. All right. Timing is very important. We have to know about the daily habits and schedules of your investigating. Best to go over there a half hour before the suspect wakes up. Easy to get important information from the suspect before they're fully alert. Does that really work? Yeah, we get really juicy info that way. Like how cute the defendant is when they're still sleepy. That's not juicy. That's actually why I like doing the home visits myself. Cute, sleepy babes. Irrelevant nonsense. Objection sustained. Please watch what you say, detective. Alright. Other than how cute the defendant is before she's had her coffee, our investigation didn't find anything else of note. Okay. The defendant lives on the 4th floor of a fully equipped apartment building. There are 2 exits and entrances to the building, with the front entrance being under 24-hour surveillance. There is also a security camera at the main area of each floor and inside the elevator. Pretty fancy building, to be honest. Makes me kind of jealous. Okay, tell me about the building's security system. The defendant appeared on the building's CCTV 3 times that day. The first 2 times were 11:22 and 11:43 AM. Okay. Judging from what she was carrying, the defendant went to get food, which we can back up with proof from a nearby store. The 3rd time was at 9:02 PM. Okay. She walked over to the elevator, lifted her hand to push the call button, then after hesitating for it, decided not to push it. Instead, she turned around and walked back the way she came. Okay. Are there any exits from the defense building that aren't covered by a camera? We already know that that's the case. Okay. Potentially, you can leave from the emergency exit on any floor. There are cameras there, but the one on the defense floor broke 3 days before the murder. So yes, the defendant could have left from the emergency exit on the night of the crime, which is something we've already confirmed and logged. Okay. Is there any evidence that points to the defendant potentially leaving through the emergency exit? Yes. We found the defendant's fingerprints on the latch leading out the emergency staircase and the banister leading down. Okay. So the defendant wants to leave her apartment building at 9:02 on the night of the murder. She decided against using the elevator, however. Could she have used the emergency staircase instead? Her fingerprints on the banister make that a real possibility, conflicting with the defendant's claim she didn't leave her building that night. That'll be all, Your Honour. Very well, I've heard the prosecution's claim. Would the defence like to cross-examine? So many holes. Thankfully, my next witness will be able to fill them all in. I'd like to call them to the stand now, Your Honour. Okay, let's move forward then. Your next witness is the same witness. Okay. Where were you on the night of April 20th? I was working at home and didn't go out that night. Can you describe your work for me, please? Do we object? I don't know if we do. That night I was streaming as Kurumi. I was in front of my camera all night spending time with fans. Let me explain this to the judge. VTubers use facial recognition software to map their own face to an animated character on a screen, a virtual idol of sorts. They then stream online as that character. Is that how we do it? I thought it was a cartoon just trapped in YouTube. Holy shit. VTubing requires a large amount of interaction with the audience, so when streaming it's not really possible to do anything else. So it's kind of like a live TV broadcast, but the host doesn't show their real face. Something like that, but a VTuber can work alone from home and doesn't require a whole crew. Okay. I understand. Now, the defence would like to present evidence 041. Would the witness please tell us who is in this picture? Look, we need to... Our company's VTuber, Kurumi. What is your relationship to Kurumi? She is my virtual representation when I stream. In other words, I am Kurumi's real face. How is the Sophie session cooking? I don't know, to be honest. We're in the second cross-examination, and I feel like I'm on the ropes. So on the night of the crime, you were at home. You never entered the office, right? That's a leading question. Eat shit. Fuck-ass defense lawyer. When did you stream that night? From 7 through till 10. Okay. That night, Miss Law was at home streaming. Judging from the nature of the job, it requires a series of uninterrupted hours in front of the computer. Because of this, the possibility that Miss Law left her computer and went to the office to commit a crime is incredibly low. That'll be all, Your Honour. The witness's testimony does not prove that she is definitely Kurumi's real face. Let me remind you, Mr. Truth, determining Kurumi's real face is the prosecution's responsibility. Until you can prove who Kuripa's real face is for sure, I have no responsibility to prove that it's Miss Allure. Moreover, your previous statement cannot prove that Miss Allure is the only possible murderer, can it? I agree with the defence. Does the prosecution have anything more to say in the matter? No. Then please start your cross-examination. Uh-oh. Now what? This isn't good for us, right? Don't worry, this is all part of my plan. If Sophia Law is lying, then there's definitely an inconsistency in her testimony. We can find it and prove that she's not Kuripa's real face. Okay. Alright, you can do it, just in truth. Okay. Okay. So, let me have a quick look at our evidence. Let me bez in a save as well so that I can scum it if I need to. Press on details about Kuripa. Okay. So it's Kuripa's real face. You must know everything about her, right? Of course. What kind of VTuber would I be otherwise? Then let me ask you. Please tell us some basic info about Kuripa. For example, her height, weight, species, birthday and age. Kuripa's a virus, born on July the 1st. She's 150 centimeters tall. Since she's a virus, she only weighs 0.004 kilos. She doesn't have a specific age, but she looks around 14. Doesn't say anything about her being looking 14, but alright. See. Can I ask for more details? Oh, I'll go back to press, do I? Who is Kuripa's CP? Kuripa is paired with Wild Goose, which is my, as her agent, alter ego online. You're shipped with yourself? What's so weird about that? We did it on purpose. Oh. There's only one artist at LILIEN, but fans like to see the interaction between couples. So Kuripa talks about her interactions with her agent during streams, letting the fans imagine a relationship between the two of them. Since Wild Goose doesn't have to stream, I just bring up Kuripa's subject on social media and then the fans fill in the blanks. It makes the shippers happy and it's all engineered by us. Okay, got it, but I really need to ask, just to confirm, are you putting yourself in a relationship with yourself? I like myself, so much I ship myself with myself, yes. What's wrong, just in truth? You don't like yourself? Huh? Ooh, right where it hurts. This woman's mean. It's alright, I like you at least. Thanks. Ah! Don't look at me, just get back to the case, alright? Alright. Go back to the press. What are her catchphrases when she logs on and off? Her opening catchphrase is "Kuri Kuri, I'm the Kuripa, let's get ready to roll." I don't think that's right. Oh no, Kuri Kuri, I'm the Kuripa, let's get ready to roll. No, that is right. Okay. When she signs off, she says, "Thanks for watching, everyone. See you next time. Catch me if you can." I think that was correct. Let's double check that again now. She's an Autobot through and through. Autobots wage their battle to destroy the evil forces of the Onochenticons. Transformers, I live in your eyes. Okay. Yeah, no, that all tracks. That all tracks. Okay. Don't you feel awkward saying those things? Listen, being a VTuber is all about making the fans happy. We need to act in a way that fits the image we created. There's nothing to feel awkward about. Understood. No, that all tracks. That all tracks. Okay. Press on the day of the murder. What was the topic of the stream that day? Reading old marshmallows and chatting with fans. Let me think. Around 30 minutes into the stream, one of the marshmallows mentioned boobs. For the next few minutes, we chatted about that. Kuripa is relatively shy and innocent when talking about sexual topics, so I basically talked about what I thought the other employees' breasts might feel like. At the time, I said I bet Wild Goose's breast felt great and I'd like to search Honor's boobs, but didn't have the guts to. A fan said they thought my mum's boobs looked nice, and I retorted, "That's my mum you're talking about, hands off." So what, was that enough to prove I was the one streaming that day? You said you wanted to touch Wild Goose's breasts. Yep, but you're her real face. Don't you think that's a strange thing to say? What do you mean? Are you saying my breasts don't look like they'd feel great? That's not what I'm saying. If you have any doubt, Feel free to come over and cop a feel. I'm very confident in my own body, you know. What's this now? You have to let me try to... Good grief. She's not even subtle about it. Hey, you've had your chance on the stand. Please shut up now. Could you please stop fixating on the witness's breast, Mr. Truth? She brought it up, not me. Then what is your question, Mr. Truth? I'm trying to ask the witness about telling the fans she wanted to touch her own breasts. Is that so? Here I was thinking Justin Truth was trying to insult my body. Please stop messing with me. To the fans, Wild Goose and Kuripa are two different people. So I don't understand how that statement was weird. In fact, I'd say I have every right to say since I'm Wild Goose too. And that's all I have to say about that. Okay, got it. So we're doing marshmallows. I think... Marshmallow 1, storing clothes. Aha! Oh, no. No. Yeah. Okay, no, fair enough. No, that tracks, okay. Remind me again what your relationship to Kuripa is. She's my virtual representation online, meaning I'm a real face. But you didn't say that before. Before you said you were her agent. Yeah, I'm also Kuripa's agent. To be more specific, I'm Kuripa as well as my own agent, so to keep my identity a secret, I only tell people about the agent part. Is it difficult to balance stream with your agent work? To be honest, it's not easy, but it does have its advantages. If I get a less than ideal offer, I can always use checking with my client as a bargaining chip since the client is me. Okay, I see. But what if someone's trying to reach you while you're streaming and needs to call Kuripa on the spot? How could that happen? I'll say it again, I'm Kuripa's real face. When Kuripa is streaming, I'm streaming, and I'm no longer available as her agent. What you just described could never happen. I understand. Now, I think I can plan my own activities. Everyone thinks I'm only an agent. Now, we had... Where was it? Where's it gone? Meeting records. Nope, that can't be right. Work messages sent between Honor and Sophie during Kuripa's stream, proving Sophie can't be the real face. I think it's this. Let's try it. No! I've gotten every single present wrong so far in this game. Every time it leads me down, hey, something's not right here. It's wrong. Oh my god. If you want to know, I misread one of the sentences. I did. Hold on. When she's streaming, she's streaming. She's no longer available as her agent. What we just described could never happen. You sure? Because, like... We've got work messages between them, like, she's doing agent stuff during her stream. And she's just said she can't do agent stuff during the stream. In the basic infos... Hold on. I did? Well, let's go back to... Let's check these then. Let's get... I was so focused on the transformer opening I failed to notice it. Look, I think that's a reasonable excuse, alright? I think that is a completely understandable excuse. Because the Transformers theme is banger. Like, prove me wrong. Give me evidence to prove me wrong right now. I bet you can't. I knew you'd agree with me. Okay. Curry, I'm the Curryper. Let's get ready to roll. Okay. Thanks for keeping me company, everyone. See you next time. Catch me if you can. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you next time. Hold on. Ah, thanks for keeping me company. Thanks for watching. Okay. Here we go. Mr. Law, can you please restate Karipa's closing catchphrase? Thanks for watching, everyone. See you next time. Catch me if you can. Yeah? Presenting evidence 010. And according to my notes here, Karipa says thanks for keeping me company. Let me ask you then, for someone who says the same thing every night, what are the chances you get it wrong today not once but twice? Seems like you're speechless. You made me miss it with your Autobot bullshit. You're not a fucking Autobot. You're a fucking Decepticon, you are. I'm going to demote your ass to Sharkticon any second now. And then you're going to go to the planet of the Sharkticons, and you're going to have to wait until Hot Rod and the old guy come, and they do the whole bar week, Granar week, Ninny Bong thing. It is the universal greeting, by the way. This puts serious doubt in the defendant being Karipa's real face. Yeah, it's quite believable. Actually, I do have more concerns regarding the real face. I'd like to call my next witness to the stand. Oh? Very well, the prosecution's next witness is... Oh, it's Honor. Okay. Please state your name and occupation. Honor Chen, Karipa's father and real face. Okay. Father here refers to the one who made Karipa's 3D model, so my next witness is Lilien's own digital modeler, the one who made Karipa. This witness also claims to be Karipa's real face. Okay. I mean, on the plus side, it doesn't seem like we have a health bar. Could there be more than one real face? No, there's only one. But for certain reasons, right now there is more than one person claiming to be the real face. But let me remind everyone right now, the folks of this trial is to determine the viability of the defendant's alibi and not to find Karipa's real face. Hey there, Catherine. How you doing? Welcome in. Hope you're having a good... Sorry, I'm just putting my fringe back. I desperately need a haircut. Also, the prosecution has applied to the court for a legal search warrant. I'd love if the court would be able to approve that application as soon as possible. Ah, looks like we have our part to play too. Very well, let's get back to the witness's alibi. We can't have Honor Chen saying she's the real face, right? Right, since you can't prove that. So complicated. Okay. What kind of communication platform does Lilien use? We have a chat group on DC. It's useful since we work from home a lot. Okay. Do you read work messages at all hours or only at specific times? Not specifically. Some people even read work messages in the middle of the night. On April 3rd, Karipa was streaming a shooting game from 6 through to 8. I'd like to ask you then. Did you receive any work messages on April 3rd? Yeah, I received a message from Sophie at 7. Has Mr. Law sent work messages during Karipa's streams before? Yep, on April 7th, 12th and 14th I got messages from Sophie on all those nights while Karipa was streaming. Okay. As was said before, streaming requires a high amount of concentration. Sending the witness messages while she's streaming would break that concentration. Ooh, Discord pings. Oh. Hold on a minute. Oh, I see. Oh, okay, okay. No, I was I just got sent something from one of my buddies from oh. I mean, I'd say the VTuber space. I've known Vay a lot longer than that. I've known Vay since Girls Frontline days, so holy shit, it's gonna be hang on. Girls Frontline EN came out in 20 2018, I think. Because I'm pretty sure that, like, the COVID lockdown happened. Partway. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. Hold on. When was Singularity again? I think Singularity was, like, November time. I'm sure Singularity was, like, November. Event runtime. No, it was 2019. Singularity was 2019. Was the lockdown in... No, the lockdown was 2020, because 2019 is when we moved into this house, but the game was out, like, the July 2018, wasn't it? Yeah, so I've known him for a while. Right, okay. Going back to the stream. I got distracted by Guffle. This cast doubts on the defendant's claim of being Karipa's real face. Are those your concluding remarks? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Will the defense cross-examine the witness? The defense waives their right to cross-examine, Your Honor. Are you sure? Yeah, I'll have Mr. Law personally answer the prosecution's question herself. No need to waste time. Great. Very well, if that's what the defense wishes. May the next witness please take the stand. It's her again! Okay. Did you send work messages to a co-worker during Karipa's stream on the night of April 3rd? Yes, I sent a message to Anna Chen. Is it true that every stream there will always be a few months of downtime? Ah! Thank you. Leading question. Objection sustained. Witness need not answer. Are you even listening, Justin? I was not sure on that one. Can you explain how you can send a text while streaming at the same time? There's downtime during streams, even when playing a fast-paced game there's loading or spectating. I could use those moments to reply to urgent work texts. Why not wait until after the stream? Leading question? I'm so bad at this! That question's against the rules. I don't see any problem with it. I agree with the defense, please continue. Why not wait until after the stream? My memory isn't great. If I don't respond immediately, I might forget about it, so I've learned to handle those things as soon as I can. Welcome back, Feely. Since you're streaming, why send a text as your agent self and not Karipa? Okay. There's no fail-state for this part only. In the next trial part, there will be an Emily's not a safety net. I have to keep my identity a secret even with co-workers. That's why I maintain my agent identity even while streaming. There's a fail-state in the next trial. Holy shit. As you've heard, Mr. Law prefers handling urgent work matters during a stream so she doesn't forget. This does not negatively impact her job as a VTuber. I mean, I suppose this is the tutorial trial segment. So, not having a safety net next time. I honestly, I thought there was going to be a fail-state for this part. So, having this as just a tutorial trial is actually pretty helpful. As such, this does not negate her claim to being Karipa's real face. No further questions, Your Honor. Something's not right here. What is it, though? Justin. What? Will the prosecution cross-examine the witness? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please get started. Quit zoning out. Sorry. Okay. 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 I think I've got an idea here. Hold on. We know what the streams, we know what the messages were about, and we know what Karipa's schedule was, so we can grill her on these points. These are records of a conversation provided to us by Honor Chen. At 8:37 on April the 7th, he asked Ms. Chen when the mock-up of the new model would be finished and if she could finish it earlier. Could you tell me what you were doing on stream that made you want to send this message? I just announced our next event to the chat. The image I asked Honor about was going to be used during that event. Then I remember during a meeting we said we were in a test stream early, so I thought to text Honor. Okay, I understand. Is that what happened in the stream of April the 7th? Let's see. April the 7th. Karipa's stream was general chat. Diss tracks. Diss tracks. Okay. At 2:23 on April the 12th, you talked to Honor about a model and asked if she could fix some mistakes. Could you tell me what you were doing on stream that made you want to send this message? I was playing an exercise game that day and wearing a basic motion capture suit while streaming. During the stream, I realised there were some issues with it, and I sent her a screen cap and asked her to fix it. And you were exercising while sending that message. At one point, the mocap completely froze, and my model just hung there all contorted and messed up. So I sent her that text while trying to fix it. The viewers just saw my frozen model, so it wouldn't be any way for them to tell what I was doing behind the scenes. Okay, got it. She was playing an exercise game, glitched out her avatar. Is that what she was doing, though? Karipa was playing an action game on stream. Not an exercise game. Let's press on the April the 14th stream and see if that changed anything. I don't want to be precipitous about this. At 6:05 PM on April the 14th, you asked Onichan about the status of Model Q, specifically if she could add variation to the wings movements. Could you tell me what you're doing on the stream that made you want to send this message? We were doing some free chat before the game started. I mentioned a drink I was the spokesperson for, and I remember the client asked if we could add wings to go with their theme. So I figured I'd ask Honor if she could make the movement a little more varied. Okay, I understand. We were chatting before playing a game that day. But her stream was Secrets Revealed, interview with the creator of today's hottest game. She's got this wrong. On the night of April 14th, you were chatting with your fans about a drink you were representing, which prompted you to ask Miss Chen a model in question, right? Right. Can you tell me what game you were playing that night? A horror game where you escape a train station. I'd like to present evidence 043. Karipa's stream that night was titled Secrets Revealed, exclusive interview with the creator of today's hottest game. Miss Allure, also that night, there wasn't any free chat with fans. Oh, I forgot. Interview, right, so it was another sponsor. That's where I remembered all about the other drink of the wings. If you don't mind, I'd like to present some more evidence. A conversation provided by that drink company you were repping. On the night of April 14th, you had a text conversation with that company for about 20 minutes. Can you explain to me how you could be interviewing a game creator and having a 20-minute conversation with a client at the same time? Honor's the one with the problem. She's the faker. How could you believe something like her? It's one thing to masquerade as my doorstep, but now you try and bring me down too? Then how do you explain the April 1st debacle? Didn't the sponsor just give us the wrong info? That's enough fighting. Right now it's already clear that the defendant has conveniently forgotten one too many things about Karipa. Right now the prosecution believes the defendant potentially utilised her position as Karipa's agent to pose as her in order to fabricate an alibi. Very well, I understand. Who is the next witness? The next witness will help me expound upon the defendant's motive as well as the biggest reason why we doubt her innocence. Very well, bring him to the stand. Oh, hi Ellie. Thank you for believing me. No problem, but you should start explaining yourself, or do you need a specific prompt to get started? I'll tell you everything. Just ask me what happened on the night of March 16th. Please believe me, okay? Please don't let me down, I'm betting it all on you. Sorry, give me a second. Give me a second, give me a second. Sorry, I'm sending a message as my agent to myself. Okay. It's alright if I sit there. Yeah. Please state your name and occupation. My name is Faye Ward, Lillian's project manager. Please tell me where you were on the night of March the 16th. I was organising some documents and stayed at the office really late. Was there anything especially interesting you saw in those documents? Yeah, I think I figured out Mr. C's secret. I don't know what was tucked in those documents. What is this secret you speak of? It was an insurance policy and the beneficiary's name was Sophia Law. What? I took a photo, can I show you? This is Mr. C's life insurance policies. There are multiple beneficiaries written on it. Sophia Law is listed as the primary beneficiary without any specific relationship given. I'm so surprised. I didn't think they were that close. Did they have a special relationship? Oh yeah, just like the UK and the US, but like the modern version. It's like this. I was really curious, so I checked Sophie's social media, and on one of her friends' pages, I saw a picture of the two of them together. Oh, this is a tricky one. Okay. Do you think that's a leading question? Do you have any other proof the two of them might have been romantically involved? That's conjecture. Ah, I got it wrong. Damn it. Yeah, I messaged her and she said Mr. C and Sophie were doing it. Speculation. Objection sustained. Okay. Oh, okay, it was that one. Yeah, the friend of Sophie commented on their photo as the most annoyingly PDA couple ever, and then she tagged Mr. C and Sophie. Oh. They were bonking in public, huh? Interesting. Thank you. As we heard, it shows on social media that the victim and the defendant were an item. However, the defendant hasn't brought this point up in any of her testimonies. This life insurance policy states the defendant would receive tangible benefits if the policyholder, the victim, were to die. Does this have to do with the case? I think we better find out. Very well, I understand the prosecution's statement. Does the defence intend to forgo cross-examination? I'd like to cross-examine the witness. Uh-oh. Seems like an important question. Then may the defence begin their cross-examination. Okay. 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 Didn't tell anyone? Nope, okay. Didn't want to cause a scene. The policy form might still be stuck there in those files. Why did you take a photo of it? Ah, I got it wrong again. Damn it. I went to check it was real or not. Did you just look into... Aha! Hypothetical. What was that? Oh, no, it wasn't. What was it that drove you to finding out more information on Mr. C and Miss Illa's relationship? I was just really curious. I know it's wrong, but I couldn't help it. How did you know to check that mutual friend's social media page? I didn't. I just checked everyone on Sophie's friend list one by one. One by one. So how much time total did you spend investigating Mr. C and Miss Illa's relationship? Do we object to that? I don't know. 1 or 2 days, I don't really remember. The witness stumbled upon a document at work completely unrelated to her job. Then she didn't report it, but instead took a picture of it and spent 2 whole days looking into the victim and Miss Illa's relationship. I think the witness's motive for doing this should be further clarified. Furthermore, we do not have any proof this insurance form is real. The defence thinks the prosecution's claim is lacking strong supporting evidence and does not establish Miss Illa's potential motive for murder. She hasn't even confirmed the victim-defence relationship. That can't be good for them. Very well, I understand. Who is the next witness, then? Before calling the next witness, the defence would like to respond to the prosecution's claim. Very well. The prosecution casted doubt on whether Miss Illa is Karupa's real face, doubts which have been supported by reliable evidence. What? Hold on, this isn't what we agreed on. That was before you lied to me. Oh, damn! Yeah, don't lie to your lawyer, it's a bad move. But you did, so now I'm doing this my own way. I want to change defence attorneys. Oh? And what is the defence reasoning for requesting this change? She doesn't believe me. She's not gone by what we agreed to. Well, from the court's perspective, everything the defence has done and said so far has been to uphold the defence position. As such, the court thinks that changing defence attorneys would not be beneficial to the defendant. Request denied. May the defence please continue. Thank you. The defence believes Miss Illa's claim to being Karupa's real face does not hold water and would like to rescind that statement. Isn't that good for us? Then why do I have a bad feeling about this? The defence would like to question its last witness. Okay. Oh my god, Hoss is the real face. Who'd have thunk it? Why are you helping the enemy? Hmm? You're the prosecution's witness. Because Zoe said she'd go on a date with me. I mean, you know what? Yeah, you know, Hoss knows what she likes, you know. Also, Ara, do you kind of get like, did we discuss this last time I played this? Do we get like Dana vibes from Hoss? Do we get Dana vibes from Hoss? I kind of do. Could you please not be so easily bribed? You're a detective. Like the posture as well. You sent that? Yeah, you sent the message. Yes, I remember. Yes, I remember now. Yeah, I'm so zonked on painkillers lately that like I can barely remember my own face. Please be quiet, Mr. Truth. Sorry. Okay. According to police investigation, the victim arrived at the office at 7 PM on the night of April 20th. The current estimated time of death is between 9:50 and 11:30, right? Is that not speculation? Is that speculation? Oh. Right. No, but it's based on a fact. Has the police investigated whether the victim was hanging around the office outside of normal office hours? We originally thought the victim had a habit of staying late at the office. This morning came into some new information. Please look at this. It's fucking Discord. Oh my god. It's fucking Discord. How late are you staying tonight? I want to talk to you about something. Wasn't planning to stay too late. You want to talk today? Yeah, just wait for me at the office. Don't need to stream. Wait for me, please. Okay. The police checked Kuripa's messaging apps and she's a lot of deleted messages, including those with the victim. The screenshot of the messages just shown were taken from a social media platform this morning. We asked one of our IT guys to check its authenticity and he confirmed the screenshot wasn't doctored. We think it shows some of Kuripa's messages before they were deleted. You said it was found on social media. How did you find it? We scrub the internet for specific keywords every day, especially regarding Kuripa's case given how big it's become. This specific screenshot was posted by someone who goes by the name Operator A, then it spread around the net like wildfire. Have you looked into this Operator A? Of course. We weren't able to uncover their identity though, it seems they use a lot of anti-tracking software. That said, we did find another piece of information online, take a look. So what, I deserved it. So it's company policy, when an artist is harassed or bullied online, you don't do anything about it. I think you're being overly emotional. I didn't say I wouldn't do anything about it. Accusations like this need proof, which you haven't provided. Manager A, it's Archan, isn't it? It's an Archan reference. Hope she's doing alright for herself these days. Okay, so what? You have a meeting and make everyone agree with your plan to remind everyone you're the boss. I told you already those weren't my intentions for the last meeting. Well, I can't reveal my identity anyway, so my opinions don't matter. The way you want to do things is completely unrealistic. You realise that, right? I'm going to deal with everything, just not right at this moment. Anyway, I'm too busy to deal with your hissy fit right now. Fine, whatever. I don't need your crappy company anyway. I'm late for a meeting, I'll talk to you later. Don't bother. Okay. According to these conversation records, on April 14th, Mr. C and Kuripa got into a heated argument. Kuripa even mentioned the idea of leaving the company. And if the authorities investigated the possibility of Kuripa being the culprit. We haven't. We figure Kuripa is a virtual phenomenon, more of a concept than anything and not the focus of the case. And for my last question, have you looked into who Kuripa's real face is? Unfortunately, while we've looked into it, we still don't have a clue who it is. I couldn't see any place to poke a hole in what she was saying there. Thank you. The victim had an appointment with Kuripa, which is why he stayed late in the office that night. This is new important information we know for sure. Did Kuripa's real face enter the office? Did she see Mr. C get murdered? Does their argument have anything to do with the case? The defence argues the prosecution must immediately change the direction of their investigation and look into the possibility of Kuripa's real face being involved in this crime. Now... So, there was an argument, wasn't there? two arguments. So didn't Amanda have some sort of beef with him? Amanda's argument, yeah. Well, okay. You're even more confused than before. Yeah. Well, at the minute, like that argument is pointing towards Amanda, and Amanda is already suspicious, right? I'm already. I think Amanda could be, like, we could only indict one of these two in the last section. But I think it's setting us up to accuse Amanda in the next chapter. Now I know what I didn't feel right. So he's never believed the defendant's Kuripa's real face. But now we've proved the defendant isn't the real face, you can claim the real face is the killer. Looks like we walked right into a trap. That Zoe done is scary. We'd have to... We would have been able to accuse Amanda once we get the medical report. Oh. Ah, I asked Emily if I could accuse her, and she said no. She said there's not enough evidence. So... No. Okay. This evidence wasn't missing according to procedure. Very sorry, but we've got to hold this evidence just before the trial began. Didn't have time to submit it properly. However, defence feels it's not only reliable evidence, but it's crucial to the case. We feel a qualified prosecution would also feel the same way. What does the prosecution think? What should we do? If this evidence isn't overturned, we'll probably lose the case. If we don't block this evidence, the chance of the defendant being convicted go way down. Justin? Do we only come here to win a case? No, right? We're here to catch a killer. That's the only reason we're here dealing with this defense lawyer. I guess you already made up your mind. You don't think we asked Emily after we got the records just before? Right, understood. Prosecutor Truth? Sorry, Your Honour, I was just thinking. The prosecution's decided to allow the defence's new evidence. Likewise, we'd like to forego cross-examination. Are you sure? Yes. Victory isn't my only goal here. Detective Hoss may be an idiot, but her investigation results have always been reliable. I'm sure the evidence is good. Oh, you indicted Amanda. Okay. If it turns out to be none of these three, I'm going to shit myself. But just know, Hoss, I won't let it slide that you didn't immediately inform the prosecution of your new findings. We'll talk after the trial. Dun 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 dun. Salary cutting noises. Dun 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 dun. So many salary cutting noises. Crap. Duly noted. Now, are there any other witnesses? No. Detective Hoss, the defence's last witness. Is that so? Well, then both parties may give their concluding remarks. I don't know what that means. We already know Sophia Law's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon. Her claim to being Kuripa's real face has also been proven false, a lie making us reconsider whether she truly did stay in her apartment that night. It's also been found on the victim's insurance forms that the defendant would have come into a large amount of money in the event of the victim's death, lending motive to the case. The prosecution hereby asserts that there exists substantial suspicion regarding the defendant's involvement in Mr. C's murder. The prosecution can still not prove the paragraphs of the murder weapon, rendering her fingerprints meaningless. The defence has already admitted that the defendant lied about being Kuripa's real face. That said, the prosecution is still able to prove whether she left her home on the night of the murder. Oh, is it the, is that... Oh, I see, it's the mouse wheel. I'm accidentally hit the mouse wheel, okay. The primary point of uncertainty in this case comes from the newly uncovered fact that Kuripa arranged a meeting with the victim at the company office. The defence argues that Kuripa carries the greatest suspicion in this case, and Mr. Law should be acquitted of all charges. I understand. This court has determined there are too many unresolved facts in this case. The prosecution should conduct a new investigation and collect hard evidence that proves the defendant's guilt. As such, this case will be retried at a later date. Court adjourned. I get the feeling that Sophia Law would like to allow us some hard evidence. Okay. A dog ate the search warrant. Yeah. It was taking so long, I checked again with the court, and that's what they told me. What the heck kind of ridiculousness is that? The whole country's tuned into this case. Can't we get an exemption or something? Why are they being so difficult with this? I've already tried to complain. Right. It's not your problem. What's the discourse like online? Well, Karipa's real fans and you get an achievement regardless of who you accuse. Yeah, it specifically came up and said it specifically said the achievement was for accusing Sophie. So I think there's 3 achievements. Well, Karipa's fans and haters are basically at war. Some outside content creators are chiming in too. The fans and haters are both pretty rabid. I'd say they're evenly matched.